Looking up for high school students in Pella, way up. And News Channel 8's Eric Hansen headed there to see what's up. Eric?
Stacey, this Saturday, if the weather cooperates, Pella students will be launching a science experiment that's literally out of sight.
Foot
is a relative term.
About 2-3 feet.
What's high to one person,
well, from about here, probably about 8'3" or so,
is nothing compared to where these Pella students are headed.
Well, just over spring break, I was at the top of the Washington Monument. That's probably about as high as I've ever been.
And we're going even higher than that.
Next weekend, they're sending 3 science projects to the edge of the Earth's atmosphere.
it's going to go up about 100,000 feet.
Nothing goes higher than that except astronauts and satellites.
20 miles up.
Yeah, that is high.
All carried by a helium-filled weather balloon.
We're not talking about a little party balloon like this one. When they let it go, it'll be 8 or 9 feet across. And when it gets 100,000 feet up,
We'll get to about 38 feet up there, so about the size of a very large room.
All the way up, cameras on board will be snapping,
and we want to try to get the curvature of the Earth and the blackness of space.
while Matt
I'm going to be tracking the balloon.
is chasing.
Yeah, I guess a full tank of gas and hope it doesn't go very far.
Well, hopefully we'll be finding it in one piece more or less. And
Yeah, it could go as far as Chicago.
At 3 times the altitude of a jet, the projects from Pella High
Setting solar panels up and seeing the change of altitude and voltage.
Pella Christian,
we're just going to see how sound gets affected by temperature.
and homeschools
And we're going to see if at 100 below zero, whether those batteries stop working.
will be collecting data,
We have a little button that if something goes wrong, we can clip off the balloon.
We really hope that it just works.
because the excitement of being on Cloud 9 is nothing
That's hard to think about.
compared to where these high school science students are headed.
Oh yeah, this is currently my coolest science experiment ever.
and the liftoff is tentatively scheduled for Saturday morning at 8 near Madison Elementary in Pella. But if the winds aloft are too strong, they'll have to delay it because they don't want to have to drive all the way to Ohio or Kentucky to pick up their experiment.
That's a very cool experiment. Eric, thank you.